Hello guys, in here, and today we are going to be taking the which Democratic nominee resides with my political beliefs. Some gun control advocates have called for a federal registry of guns if someone buys a gun, or they should have to register it. If it's an assault weapon. It should have not. They should have to register it if it's any type of weapon. Well, gun, I should say. Weapon is a very broad statement. Advocates. So recreational marijuana should be legalized federally, be decriminalized and left up to state. Yes, I believe states problem. I feel like the federal government does not need to dictate whether states should or should not allow marijuana. That's up to the states. If their people want it, then fracking has contributed to a boom in U.S. oil and gas production in the past decade, but it can affect the environment through groundwater contamination and continued reliance on fossil fuels. The U.S. should limit or better regulate, maintain current policies on ban all. Limit or better regulate. I think personally, I agree more with Joe Biden, where he's not going to expand the oil industry. He's going to use what we already have instead of continue to expand it. That way we can certainly fastly rely on green energy. Candidates who agree with you. The candidates are split on how to handle. So Biden. All Democratic candidates support increasing income tax on the wealth, but some are also proposing a tax on the net worth of extremely wealthy individuals rather than just on their income. The United States enact a wealth tax. I think they should enact a wealth tax. Oh, Sanders, what's up? Feel the burn. Some Americans currently get their health insurance through federal programs like Medicare and Medicaid. Government-run health insurance should cover everyone. Yeah. The U.S. considered setting a price on carbon emissions. The U.S. should consider carbon tax or cap and trade. Yes. Ooh, Biden and Sanders. Wow, they really are top over here. 2 states allow all individuals to vote from prisons, and many states restrict voting for convicted felons after release. All prisoners should be able to vote. All former prisoners, only some former prisoners. In the Constitution says everyone has the right to vote. So sadly, I have to go with all prisoners, even though all prisoners should be able to vote. Yeah. Current law prohibits the use of federal funding of abortions except in cases of rape, incest, or when the health of the mother is at risk. Federal funding for abortions should be restricted. None of the Democratic candidates agree with you. Well, Biden and Sanders. Oh God. A universal basic income would give every adult a monthly payment from the federal government. The U.S. A universal basic income, a monthly payment. Okay, I don't know why we're just giving out random money now. What, are we socialists? No, I'm just kidding. Under an employment guarantee, every American should be entitled to a government job if they want it. The U.S. should consider enacting a jobs guaranteed. I'm gonna say yes because I want to run for politics, government. I was gonna say president, but I also want to run for House and Senate. I also want to be an immigration lawyer, so if you see my name, vote for me. The Obama administration focused its deportation efforts on 3 groups: recent border crossers, convicted criminals, and national security threats. The U.S. should focus on convicted criminals and threats only, focus on all 3 groups, aim it to deport anyone. Sanders, oh God. I mean, I guess I'm feeling the burn. Don't really want to. Give me that aloe vera. Healthcare for many Americans is provided by private insurance plans paid through their employers. In an overhaul of the American healthcare system, private insurance should. I think it should be an option, but I think it should be eliminated. Yeah, it should be eliminated. The United States currently requires employers to provide 12 weeks of unpaid family leave, but no paid leave. The United States should guarantee a paid family leave, or more than 12 weeks. 12 weeks. Wait, so requires employers to provide 12 weeks of unpaid family leave. Uh-huh. Oh, should guarantee 12 weeks of paid family leave for workers. 12 weeks. So that's about 3 months about? Yeah, I think that's fine. In the past year, the U.S. government spent nearly $1 trillion more than it raised, but some argue that urgent policy initiatives should take priority over limiting the national debt. The president should commit to stabilizing or lowering the Yes. The Supreme Court has had 9 justices since 1869. The president should consider adding more justice to the Supreme Court to change its ideological balance. It should. I think that wouldn't be mine. None of the wow. I'm guessing that means Trump agrees with me. That's scary. No one likes Trump. Nuclear power is the nation's largest carbon neutral energy source, but high profile accidents and the question of where to store nuclear waste complicate its future. The government should expand nuclear power, pause. We should pause it. Oh god. Democrats are just like, no, we don't like you anymore. The government should make 4 years of college affordable. Okay. I think I like Joe Biden's plan to make college first 2 years free, and then you have to pay for it. That way you can kind of see what you like, if this is the career path you want to go in. Because I want to go into the med field, but I'm like, that's expensive. And if I turn out I don't want to be in medical field anymore because I decided to go into government, like I said, that could be a big problem because now that not only do I have all this medical debt and I didn't even get into the medical career, so I do agree that, yeah, the first 2 years should be free. Americans owe a record 1.6 trillion in student debt, with 2 in 10 borrowers behind in their payments. According to the Federal Reserve, student loan debt should be canceled for everyone, canceled for lower incomes, reduced but not outright canceled, left alone. I think it should be canceled for lower incomes. I think in 2016, Democratic nominee Hillary Clinton received more votes than Donald Trump, but lost the election. The U.S. should consider eliminating the existing electoral college system in favor of the popular vote. It should not eliminate. Here's why. The electoral college is a job. Eliminating it will lose, a lot of people will lose their jobs. I have no problem with the electoral college. The electoral college was basically made because literally the founding fathers of America did not trust that Americans could vote properly. I mean, in the 2016 elections, they did vote properly, but the electoral college had other things in mind, and so did Russia, As President Barack Obama spent years negotiating a free trade pact with countries bordering the Pacific Ocean to counterbalance China's economic might in the region. Hillary Clinton opposed it in 2016, and President Trump withdrew from the agreement. The United States should consider joining the latest version of that. Yes. Ooh, Biden's back in the lead. Yay. Okay. So, Biden is the one that agrees with me the most, but Sanders isn't that bad. I think a lot of the ones that are mainly important to me, I think Sanders agreed with me on. Let me see what Sanders agreed with me on. Okay, wealth tax. So yeah, that's very cover everyone on government run health. Yes, that's important to me. Let all prisoners vote. Not really as important. The U.S. should not consider a universal basic income. The U.S. should consider a jobs guaranteed. Yes, I do agree with that. Focus deportation on. Yes, I do agree with that. Eliminate private insurance. Yeah, guaranteed. Okay, I agree. So Bernie Sanders wouldn't actually be that bad of a candidate if he won. If Biden, because Biden has been getting into a lot of problems recently. I know he did a lot of things, like he criticized Republicans for letting candidates vote in Wisconsin and the Supreme Court ruling, which was a bipartisan vote, 5 Republican, 4 Democrat. And I know that Joe Biden actually promoted in many other states for his voters to vote for him during the pandemic as well. So for him to attack Republicans, I think that was not okay. And also, he was been accused of rape, which not sure how real that is, but I'm just gonna wait until they decide if he did rape or not. And so yeah, I think this is Gabbard. I don't know who this is. We agreed on 3 things. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and bye.